In the peaceful village of Brumblewick, nestled between rolling hills and a whispering wood, lived a young hobbit named Perry Tangletoe. Now, Perry was a curious hobbit, always asking questions about the ancient lore of their people and their tangled history with the forest. You see, the hobbits of Brumblewick had once been great friends with the creatures of the woods, but over many years, they'd forgotten the ways of the old magic, and had begun to chop down the ancient trees for firewood and building their cozy homes. One day, while playing by the roots of an old singing willow tree, Perry stumbled upon a small, intricately carved wooden box, and when he pried it open, out popped a ring of twisted silver and emerald. It was surprisingly heavy and cold to the touch, and as soon as Perry slipped it on, he heard a voice. At first, he thought he was simply hearing the wind rustling through the leaves, but then the voice grew clearer. He could hear the gossip of the birds in the trees, the babble of the brook over the hills, and even the murmurs of the ancient willow itself. The ring was amplifying his senses, allowing him to hear the voices of all living things. At first, this was incredibly helpful. He could warn the villagers of storms brewing on the horizon or help the farmers plant their crops according to the whims of the weather. The ring quickly became a local legend, and Perry was hailed as a hero for using its powers for the good of the village. But as time passed, the whispers in his ear grew darker and more desperate. They spoke of a great evil stirring in the depths of the earth, a slumbering horror that would devour all in its path. As these dark whispers grew louder, Perry began to have nightmares of gnarled, twisted creatures clawing their way out of the ground, their eyes burning with an unholy light. He told his dreams to the village elders, but they only laughed and told him not to worry. They too had heard the whispers, but they were just the ramblings of an ancient forest trying to reclaim what was once hers. Still, something felt wrong. As the days grew shorter and the nights colder, Perry felt a growing unease in the forest. The animals no longer sang as merrily in the trees. Even the brook seemed to have gone silent, and the willow tree, once so vibrant and full of song, now stood withered and grey, its branches scraping the ground like the arms of a skeleton. He knew he had to do something, but what? He was just a simple hobbit after all. Then one day, while tending to his garden, he heard a voice. It was the spirit of the willow tree, and she was speaking directly to him. She told him of an ancient curse, one that had been cast upon the forest long ago by the very hobbits who had once been its friends. She spoke of a great spirit that dwelled in the earth, a spirit of nature and life, and she warned that the ring was slowly waking it up, and it would soon rise and devour all in its path. The only way to stop this, she said, was to take the ring back to the heart of the forest and bury it beneath the roots of the oldest tree there. This would seal the spirit away once more and protect the hobbits from its wrath. But before they could stop it, Perry heard a voice in his head, the voice of the ring itself. It begged him to destroy it, to break it so that its power would end and its secrets would die with it. It whispered promises of power and knowledge, tempting Perry with the chance to become a great hero of the Third Age. What will he do? Will he keep the ring and risk the wrath of the forest spirit? Or will he destroy it and hope that his other senses will return to normal? The fate of the forest, and perhaps all of Middle-earth, hangs in the balance. What will Perry decide? And so it is said, the trees never forget. If you listen closely to the wind rustling through the leaves, you might just hear their whispers echoing through time. And if you ever find a ring of twisted silver and emerald lying beneath an ancient tree, be warned, for it might just be calling to you. This has been the Ring of Whispering Roots. And if you like this story, please subscribe for more adventures in Middle-earth. Thank you for watching.